Welcome to Turn Up Bear Down. This week, the Bears take on the Atlanta Falcons in a matchup of bad NFC teams. At this point, both teams are basically just fighting for draft positioning. And so, what will the Bears do? How will they play? They've averaged around 30 points the last 4 weeks, which is incredible for a team that was struggling to score like 15 points. But this is our matchup, playing in the Mercedes-Benz Dome. The last time the Bears played there, they had the big come from behind victory, down 29-14, and came back and won, or 26-14, and came back and won 30-29. Today's impact player, you got Justin Fields again. He's been on fire lately, one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. Not necessarily in the passing game, but in production. Cole Kmet has had quite a few touchdowns in the last few weeks as well. He had 2 last week, and he looks to add to that total again this week. I think he's been really a good find for Fields in the passing game, and hopefully he'll have another good game as well. David Montgomery was a little slow last week, didn't do as much. We'll look for him to get back on track this week with Khalil Herbert on the IR for the next couple of weeks. And then for the Falcons, you got Marcus Mariota. There's been a lot of calls for Desmond Ridder to step in, their rookie quarterback, and take over, but will Mariota be able to quiet the critics and have a decent game? One little pot line about this game is that Cordarrelle Patterson, a former Bear, has since gone to Atlanta and kind of reinvented himself, and now he's playing running back. He's had a pretty good season. He was out for a few weeks with an injury, but he's back, and this is his revenge game. And Kyle Pitts, the really talented second-year tight end, he'll look to be open in the passing game. The Bears' pass defense really has struggled the last few weeks, so I'd look for him to have a big game in the passing game. So the path to victory for both teams, you got the Bears in third down defensive efficiency. We got to get other teams off the field. That has been a major struggle for the Bears in the last few weeks. Really a huge letdown for otherwise games that we could have won and had a really good game in, essentially. Can the Bears' pass attack show up? Will they be able to find open receivers more consistently? Obviously, when Fields runs the ball, it's been successful, so we don't want to limit that. But at the same time, can he find guys that are getting open if Atlanta tries to contain him and prevent him from running a lot? And the defense has got to start to rise up and limit points, especially when the other teams in the red zone. Last week, there were just too many times where the Lions went down the field and scored. Same with the Dolphins and the Cowboys before that. And for the Falcons, they really need to find consistency at the quarterback position. As I was saying with Marcus Mariota, will he be the guy, or are they going to start to turn it over to a rookie? Will the Falcons contain Fields? Will they spy him? Will they find a way to prevent him from running the ball? And so that he has to pass. And we already know the Bears' offensive line is not very good, and that has been a real struggle. And then can the Falcons run the ball on this Bears defense that, again, the defense has not been very good, but also we've traded away 2 captains and 2 Pro Bowlers, and so that definitely makes your defense a little bit weaker. So, prediction. I'm going to take the Bears 24-21. The Bears definitely could have won the last 2 or 3 games, and we'll see what happens here. Look for a good game, another interesting game from Justin Fields running around, making things happen. Will he turn on the passing game? Maybe. I think the Falcons will keep it close. Bears defense is just not good enough to hold any team under 20 points at this moment in time. And so looking for a good game. And that's going to do it for today's edition of Turn Up, Bear Down. So Bears fans, we'll see you in the next one.